Today's Chiefs Report is presented by Manscaped. Check out the best men's grooming products out there at manscaped.com. Use promo code Chiefs to get 20% off. That link and promo code in the description and comments of this video. On today's show, the NFL Draft 2023 has wrapped up, but the Chiefs have added several undrafted free agent signings, and they have invited several more for minicamp tryouts, which will take place soon. So we'll go through that list of players and offer some analysis on some of these guys as well. But before we do that, go ahead and let me know, who is your favorite Chiefs draft pick this year? Been a busy 3 days here at the Chiefs Report, but if you have one name that sticks out more than another, go ahead and drop his name down in the comment section below. All right, let's go through this Chiefs UDFA signings first, then we'll go through the tryout list. Reese Taylor, the cornerback out of Purdue, experienced player. Brett Veach has a history of finding diamonds in the rough at cornerback. You go back to, bringing in Charvarius Ward from the Cowboys several years ago. You find Jalen Watson in the 7th round last year, Josh Williams in the 4th, maybe Reese Taylor could be someone as well. Cam Jones, linebacker out of Indiana, we actually had him as a draftable player here on our draft big board, our rankings. Tom Downey had him as the 235th player, a 7th round grade. Here's what you like: 3-time team captain. You know the Chiefs are going to love that. Tons of experience and reps. Very tough, physical player who can get downhill. Not the best athlete. He's not going to be great in coverage, but, maybe he's got some special teams value. Maybe he could sneak onto this roster and, down the road develop into a rotation backer. Here's Dane Brugler on Cam Jones. He had this to say: Jones' take on and shred skills require further maintenance, but his instincts and short area quicks lead him to the football where he looks to create violent collisions as a tackler. He is a ready-made special teamer with the talent to inch his way up the linebacker depth chart. So Brugler's fairly high on Jones as well. So I think more than any other player on this list, except for a player we're about to talk about, Deneric Prince, Cam Jones is someone to keep an eye on for sure. Truman Jones, we got the Joneses hanging out here. Edge out of Harvard, can never have enough defensive linemen. Bring him in, see what he can do. Deneric Prince, running back out of Tulsa, again, another draftable player for us that fell through the cracks. 21st ranked running back on Downey's big board, top 220 player, 259 players got selected. So Prince somehow fell through there. Elite athletic testing makes worth taking a flyer on him. That's what the Chiefs are doing now. Big playability, that was certainly on display at times at Tulsa. Lack of third down production out of the backfield. So that's a little kind of puzzlesome considering he's got that burst and that big play explosion. You would have thought he'd be able to do more there, but an interesting player to monitor nonetheless. Nikko Remigio, the wide receiver out of Fresno State. This has kind of become a theme year after year for the Chiefs. They bring in 3, 4, 5 UDFA receivers. They like to just see what certain players can do, and you never know what could happen, obviously. Ty Scott, wide receiver out of Missouri State. He's another one. They brought in Tyrick James, the tight end out of Tulane as well. And then they added offensive lineman here, Quinton Barrow, the offensive tackle out of Grand Valley State. Look sharp if you're a beard person out there like I am. Stay nice and groomed with their beard oil, their beard balm. The Beard Hedger Pro Kit, which starts with the Beard Hedger, the trimmer, comes with all kinds of products. The hedger itself is awesome. It's got a 20 rotary device. That way you don't have to add clip-ons, which just clutter up your bathroom, to be honest. You got to fill up drawers, and then you run out of space. You can just use the rotary here and trim however little or however much you want. You can get the scissors, the comb, the shampoo and conditioner for your beard, beard balm as well. Look fresh, stay fresh with the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. Get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. Promo code Chiefs. Goodbye, multiple guards. There's nothing worse than all these attachments. And then, of course, you want to do a certain trim and you can't find the one that you need. I've had that problem with products in the past. No more. The Beard Hedger has me covered. It'll have you covered as well. Promo code Chiefs. This product's water resistant as well, so you can use it in the shower. Check the link in the comments description. Promo code Chiefs for 20% off plus free shipping. Anderson Hardy, another offensive tackle out of Appalachian State. Blake Haynes, Tarleton State. Talked to my buddy down the road who is the play-by-play guy out there in Tarleton, and he said that Haynes is a hard worker, so keep an eye on him. We'll see if he can stick around here. Jerome Carvin played for a great Tennessee offense this past year. They had a good offensive line, so maybe he's got a chance on the interior as well. Linebacker Isaiah Moore out of NC State. We got a little bit of a breakdown here also. A couple of linebackers here with Cam Jones and Moore that, again, we had as draftable players. What's a common theme? They like culture guys. 3-time team captain, started all 55 games in college, so he was able to plug and play right away. Good instincts, good tackler, ability to shed blocks as well. Athleticism isn't great. The coverage isn't awesome. So both these linebackers they brought in are very similar. High character guys, leadership traits. They can get downhill in the run game, but you get stuck in pass coverage. That's not an area where Isaiah Moore or Cam Jones shine. Now, daily Chiefs videos are not going away. I know a lot of channels out there, they take a bit of a break after the NFL draft, and hey, that's kudos to them. We don't do that. We keep the train moving here at the Chiefs Report. So go ahead and subscribe. Closing in on 42,000 subscribers. We appreciate all the support throughout the draft. Don't go anywhere. We're going to continue to bring you analysis on a daily basis. Here's one of the better UDFA signings, in my opinion. Anthony Cook, kind of a safety corner nickel hybrid at Texas, was able to play multiple spots there. I think he'd have special teams value right away. He's a sleeper to make this team, I think. Anthony Witherstone, cornerback out of Merrimack. You've got Martez Manuel, the safety out of Missouri. So a lot of DBs here with Isaiah Norman, the safety out of Marshall as well. Defensive lineman DeMarcus Elliott out of Indiana joins the fold for Kansas City. And then yet another wide receiver. I told you guys they love bringing them in. James Letcher Jr. out of Washburn is added to Kansas City's UDFA signings list also. Who's your favorite UDFA signing here? I would go with either one of those linebackers or Anthony Cook. I think those three players have the best chance to make the roster. Go ahead and drop a name if someone comes to mind when it comes to that. All right, real quick, we'll go through some tryouts. Just kind of prelude this with typically these tryout guys are just to help get through rookie minicamp. You need bodies, but guys in the past have stuck around and earned contracts, so you never know. Alonzo Davis, cornerback out of Northern Arizona. Virginia Tech tight end athlete Connor Blumrick in the fold as well. Toledo linebacker Jamal Haynes. Aiden Burgett out of Harvard, running back, fullback hybrid, probably a fullback if he wants to stick around. Arnold Creighton, Missouri Western defensive end, local kid there. Alan Smith, running back out of Brown. Tyler Roberts, another fullback there. So you see a couple of fullbacks coming in here. Maybe the Chiefs will see if one of them sticks out because they did not sign a fullback this offseason. I think Blake Bell, Noah Gray are going to handle some of those duties this year. Caleb Thomas, the defensive tackle out of UConn. Ekau Boydo out of Kansas State, cornerback. And then Fresno State wide receiver Zone Pope. Could you imagine? Zane Pope, excuse me. Misread that one there. I really wanted to say Zone finds the end zone, but Zane finds the end zone, has a nice ring to it too. I hope he sticks around and makes it through the preseason at least. Couple more guys, 7 more. Punter Jake Girardi. The Chiefs have one of the best punters in the business, and Tommy Townsend. But another thing you see with these tryouts sometimes too is even if they're not good enough to stick around there, they'll release public info, and another team could have them stick around. So a lot at stake for these guys getting a chance in rookie minicamp. Sean Kane out of New Hampshire, the wide receiver. Offensive lineman Jeremy Cooper. Cone for Sean Cone, by the way. I really need to check my eyes, producer Sam. This is a mess. Wide receiver James Letcher Jr. Out of Washburn, and then we got a trio of guys to finish up. Jamal Turner, the tight end out of Michigan. This is going to be a tough one. First of all, Sam, have you ever heard of the University of Guelph before today?
No chance. Not even. It sounds like I said. It sounds like it's in an alternate universe.
I think it's like an engineering college. I think because I was looking into it a little bit. Great middle name, by the way. Here, Surryman Harrison. I know those two are right. Bagayogo, listen, I hope he sticks around because badass name. We'll see what happens there. And then Joshua Moat, the offensive tackle out of Louisiana Tech. A lot of names to go through there, sift through. Thanks for hanging out with us here on a Sunday. Name a free agent that you think the Chiefs should sign, whether it's a UDFA or, like a veteran free agent like Yannick Ngakoue or someone else. Drop a name in the comments, and we'll see you guys soon. Be sure to subscribe to the channel as, again, we're going to have our daily coverage. We will have our live show tomorrow, by the way. That's not going away either. 4 Eastern, 3 Central Time, Chiefs Report Live. We'll have some post-draft rumors and everything else circulating around this team. We'll do some live Q&A where you guys can get your questions on the show. So stick around and join us for that. It's youtube.com/ChiefsTV. I'm Harrison Graham. Appreciate producer Sam. We will see you guys soon here on the Kansas City Chiefs Report.